Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing a video, an exciting one for Scrapbook Your Joy. It's their 5th anniversary, and so we're all taking part in a YouTube hop. How fun is that? So the layout that I created is of my youngest daughter, Julie, and this was at the sunflower fields not too far from our house. And I thought that this collection here by Simple Stories was just perfect because it's so brightly colored and it's fun and whimsical, and it's called Full Bloom, which was fitting because flowers bloom. And so I started off with a white piece of cardstock that I trimmed down. I took about an inch or so off of each, not out of each side, out of off two sides. And you can see now that I'm layering it on top of that yellow. I knew that I wanted that honeycomb yellow to be part of it. It matches so well with the photograph that you'll see that I use in a minute, as well as the photograph and the rest of the papers. So I just needed that in there. This is where I made a boo-boo. And I trimmed it too short, and then I had the brain surgeon idea to gut the middle, and then I said, oh, hold on a second, I need to cut more. So I cut more, and I'm like, oh crap, I wasn't thinking, and didn't fit at all. So anyways, I decided to omit it. And I'm glad I did because I like the way it turned out, and I think the cardstock would have been just too heavy. And that is the photograph that I'm using of my little munchkin. Atg Gun Problems, guys. I left this in here purposely because I had a friend who asked how my ATG gun was, and I said, this was in my last video, and I said, oh, she's fine, she works now. I could not get her to work. I don't know what happened. I removed everything and tried to shove everything back in. It's just, she's not working. I may have to have my husband have a look at her. I don't know. Hopefully she can be salvaged, but I need my ATG gun. Like, what's going on here? So I'm taking papers from the collection here, and I'm just going to use some of the papers to map my photograph. I love, 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 and I was really feeling it, that pop of red throughout the collection. Just so fun and whimsical, and because it was polka dotted, it reminded me of Disney for some reason as well. And I could totally see, because of that polka dot, you could use this particular collection for any Disney layouts. It's just so fun and bright. And like I said, I'm using the Full Bloom collection from Simple Stories. Also, I also want to let you know that to celebrate the 5-year anniversary of Scrapbook Your Joy, Sandra is offering 25% off any order over $100 Canadian before taxes. And that's from April 26th to the 30th. And there's a coupon code for the offer, and that'll be Celebrate5, all in caps. So Celebrate and then the number 5. And so that's a good little bit of savings. It's, you know, especially times can be tough sometimes, especially during this whole past 2 years in the pandemic. You know, we still need to get our supplies, but, you know, why not save some coin while we do it? So I'll put the information in the description box below, as well as the information of the other ladies who are participating in the hop. There's 5 of us total, I believe, and I'm sure most of them you know already. And so I'll leave their information in the box, in the description box below. And so this way you can hop on over to their channel and watch their video and see what they created. We all use different collections. I chose this one here because it was right up my alley with the bright colors. Now I'm going through the ephemera pieces. So there's the floral bits, there's the bits and pieces, and this one that I'm working through right now are the journal bits. I wanted to go through the larger pieces first to see if I could layer anything beside my photograph and create kind of like a place for other things to land on. And so this collection had a lot of tags and tabs, which I freaking love, right? So I tried to use all the tabs, and I tried to use all the tags as well. So I really enjoyed this collection. Really, really fun to work with, and I could see myself probably using every little bit of this one. There's some cute like hearts and flowers, and it's just very springy and very colorful. Totally could be used for summer layouts as well. That umbrella I really want to use. It just doesn't make it to the final cut. Then there's some letters here in the ephemera pieces that are spell out bloom, and then I remembered that the foam stickers had bloom as well, and it was in the kind of tealy aqua blue, which is my daughter's favorite color. So I'm like, oh, okay, abandon ship and use the ones from the foam stickers. So because partial title is going to be on the photograph, I end up having to put some foam dimension on the right side of the word bloom just so that it was level throughout. And then the foam stickers also has this really fun font that was so cute. And so my title ended up working out to be Just Bloom Lovely. So, as in calling my daughter lovely. There should be a comma there, but there was no comma in this collection, so we omitted it. And there's no grammar police chasing us. It's just, it is what it is. Anyway, so now I'm working through the floral bits, and this is where I just fell in love with those flowers on a stem, and I was like, we're going to make a garden. So that's what I did. I took most of them. I think I left behind a few of them and just created like a little makeshift garden. I thought it was very fitting for the Just Bloom part because it's like the flowers are blooming, right? So that's what I went with. And so now I'm just going to do some more layering throughout the layout. The foam stickers also had some florals that I thought worked really well, so I just layered those on top of the floral that I had already put down, the die cut piece, in the top left-hand corner of the photograph. Now I'm feeling like the layout needed some grounding at the bottom, so I'm going to cut up some pieces of paper. I was really going back and forth with, you know, what color I should put down and what color I needed to be prominent, and I decided to use the red because it's so pretty. And I layer something else on top as well, I believe. I'll show you in a second. As soon as the video gets there, I'm skipping ahead. I believe it's the aqua color, just to bring in more of that aqua. I just love it. It's so bright and colorful. The butterflies I really fell in love with too. They're big, and they make a statement, and I'm glad I used them. There's, I think, 3 of them in the collection. I end up using, there's 2 like full size, like 2-winged butterflies, and then there's like a folded butterfly with its wings closed, or I guess it was landing. You'll see in a second. I'm skipping ahead. Also here, this is where I decided I needed to add a bit more foundation to the word bloom, so I just cut up a little teeny tiny piece of dimensional foam and I stuck it behind there. There's that half butterfly there. She looks like she's on the flower, maybe resting. Don't know, it's been a hard day. I'm adding some more foliage to our little flower garden. And this layout came together really super easy. I just love how effortless it was. I didn't have to bust out any fancy schmancy tools or, you know, just my hot glue gun, and I let my creativity go to work. I love this little sign here. It reminded me of like when you when you label your fruits and vegetables in the garden, you know, corn this way, or, you know, these are my turnips, or my field of potatoes. You know, I just thought it was so cute. I ended up sticking a piece of ephemera in there just to finish it off. It's a little heart, just like so. And so I'm going to take bits and pieces now from the foam stickers, and I'm going to add them around the layout as well. And then I do something unexpected. I pulled out my Heidi Swapp Color Shine in the gold, and then I'm like, wow, hold on a second. I have 3 billion bottles of different colored like sprays. I should use them. And I pulled out this mustard color. It's much more orange than traditional yellow mustard. It's a special kind of mustard, guys. And yeah, so that's what I added. I'm glad I chose this color because it's different for me, because if you are a regular, it's always the Heidi Swap Color Shine in the gold. And this is my layout. I hope you guys enjoyed it today, and you'll head over to Scrapbook Your Joy's all their social media and their shop. I'll leave the description. I'll leave all the links to all of it, everything Scrapbook Your Joy in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the other ladies and what they have to show you. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.